We're going to create another kaleidoscopic image using Photoshop. Let's hope that we have more success this time. I just want to say well done for persevering and well done for giving this task another go. It is very difficult. I'm really impressed with the positive can-do attitude that we're all displaying, and hopefully this time we get there. Okay, what you need to do first of all is open a new Photoshop file. So click File, New on Photoshop, and then we want to create a 500 by 500 pixel image. You want it to be a resolution 300 for printing purposes. So let's make it resolution 300 and then click Create. Okay, this is what your screen should look like. If you cannot see the layers on the left hand side, please click Window, Workspace and Photography, and then it should show up. Okay, so what we are going to do to begin with is we need to have a guide on our screen. So you can click down Command and the apostrophe key, and you should see a guide like this. Like I said previously, what you can do is you can click View, New Guide, which is here, and then put in 50. But my rulers don't work, so it's not coming up for me. My guides aren't on. So therefore, I'm going to use these guides here. What you can do, and what I did for quite a few of you last time, was click View, Rulers, and you will see a ruler at the top and the ruler on the left. You can then guesstimate where your middle point is. I'm going to say my middle point is about there. But you don't have to do that. You can use the guides that are in the background if you want. So I'm not going to use those guides. Therefore, I've turned them off by clicking Command and the apostrophe key. What you need to do first of all is select the pen tool and then scroll up a little bit to this part here. It needs to be the shape that's selected. So I've now click shape and I want to fill it in red. It doesn't matter what color you choose to fill. What you're going to do to begin is you're going to click from the midpoint to the top right corner to the middle right, and it should create a triangle that looks like that. Okay, I'm going to give everybody a minute to catch up. Okay, what I'm going to do now is click File, Place Embedded, and I'm going to choose the image that I chose from the internet. So I'm going to click this image here, and then I am going to right click that image and click Create Clipping Mask. Okay, that is now the image there. I can go back, so click Command Z. I can move this image around to whatever I want to have in that triangle. So I'm going to move it about here, and then I'm going to right click and create clipping mask. So at the moment it's not one layer, but it will be eventually. So last week quite a few of you got a little bit confused and wanted to make it one layer. Don't skip ahead. Keep the two layers separate for right now. Okay, once you're happy with your triangle and what it's filled in with, you are going to hold down Command and select both layers. So now both layers are selected, and I'm going to right click and click Convert to Smart Object. That is now one layer. Okay, that is how you get to one layer. Now what I'm going to do is duplicate this layer. So I'm going to drag it down to the new layer, and I now have two layers. I am going to click Edit, Free Transform, right click, and I want to flip it horizontally, and I'm going to drag that across. Okay. So it should be flipped horizontally. Now I am going to hold down both layers, copy and paste. So I've got 2 new layers there. Click edit, make sure both layers are still selected, free transform, right click, flip vertical. So now it should look like that. So now it's upside down. Okay, done that. Now my final step is going to be to highlight all 4 layers. So look there, all 4 layers are selected. I'm going to copy and paste those. And these 4 layers are now my new layers. I'm going to click edit again, free transform, and I am not going to click flip. Instead, I'm going to rotate. So I grab the corner, I'm holding down, and I am going to rotate there. As you will notice, there is a slight mix up here. They don't connect up. The reason why mine aren't connecting up is because this isn't actually my midpoint. So if your midpoint isn't correct, don't worry, this is your first attempt, but you know for the future. But I still really like it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to highlight, click on that ruler, drag it away, click on this ruler, I'm going to drag it away, and hopefully we've all got to this point. I actually really like the fact that this isn't perfect. So what I'm going to do now is click layer, flatten image, file, save as. Hopefully we have all got to this stage. If you have, I want to say a really, really, really big well done for getting this far. What you can do, if you like, is you can click the spot heal. I'm going to click the healing brush. I'm going to select a point that I want to copy. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Select a point I want to copy, and I can choose to do that, and I can add in the middle parts. You don't have to do that. It's up to you. A very big well done.